Good morning, everyone. Jeanette here with Vivo Vintage Designs. I've been asked many questions about the easel that I use to display these little paintings that I've been posting recently. So I wanted to show you how it is I created this. It looked like this when I bought it. I bought this one at Michael's. These I ordered online. And how I did it was by creating these moldings, and this is the plaque that I made that usually sits on this easel. These are all these molds are made with paper clay. So I've done a few of them in the past. I also would use them on furniture when I was painting furniture. This here is a key holder, and I'll show you somewhere. Can't find them now, but somewhere I have small wood plaques. You can buy them at Michael's. Any craft store sells them, and I make the molds. I adhere them using simple Elmer's wood glue, and then I paint them and antique them. So this is a key holder. This is another one of those plaques that you buy. I created these molds and adhered them. It's a key holder also. So anyway, this is how it works. Let me move this out of the way. These molds are by Iron Orchid, and I have a lot of them. And how you make the molds is paper clay. So I'll show you what this looks like. It's a modeling material. And it reads, shape, let it air dry, and paint. This one, it happens to be white. So when you pull it out, this is what it looks like. So you play with it a little while to warm it up, and then you squeeze it into whatever mold you like. Push it down, and then you can use either a scraper, a putty knife, or you can use your thumb to remove the excess. And you can let it dry in there. And when you pull it out, it'll look like this. It's solid. Or if you want to apply it to a curved surface, you can, let's pretend this is all cleaned out. You can remove it, and I'll use this as an example. While it's still wet or soft, I would apply glue on here and adhere it. And it takes the shape of anything you apply it to. It's great stuff to work with. So anyway, that's how the molds are made. Now, if you purchase the paper clay, it has to be kept in an airtight bag or container, because it will dry out and it'll be useless. So I keep mine in a Ziploc bag. So then I cut the molding to the size I needed, and for the legs as well, because those are the parts that will be showing. And I just used regular Elmer's wood glue to adhere them. Once it's completely dry, I used, again, this is going back to when I painted furniture, Annie Sloan chalk paint, or Debbie's DIY furniture paint. Also another great product. I know most people don't have this at home, so you can just use those bottles of acrylic paint that you buy at Michael's for less than $1 or $1.50. And what I did was I first painted the entire easel with the dark color. So you can use a brown or a black, whatever you choose. Let that dry, and then put a lighter color over it once it's completely dry. I use a little sandpaper to bring out some of the dark color after the light color dried. But here what I did was, when I applied the light color over the dark one, I took a paper towel, and I don't recommend using just any paper towel. You can use a piece of t-shirt, or I buy these shop towels at the Home Depot, and they are lint free and they're great. So you moisten the paper towel and you do a little wet distressing, it's called, and just rub the paper towel over the top to bring out some of the dark color. And then I sealed mine. You can use varnish, any spray varnish, anything at all that you have. I happen to use the Annie Sloan wax. First I applied the clear, I buffed that off, and then I applied the dark. And the reason you apply the clear first is because it will really absorb the dark. So you have to put the clear on so that then you can take some of the dark off. And that's how this little easel was made. A 99-cent purchase was made to look really pretty. Much better than this. So I will attach all the links for the products that I used to create these easels in the description box below the video. So if you have any questions, ask me, or you can just look up the information on Amazon and you can see all you need to know about the products. So if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Also, you can follow me on my Facebook page, Vivo Vintage Designs. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.